Hello everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. It's finally happened. We finally have our first teaser for the next update.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm!
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay
everyone?
calm.
What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Now I'm really excited about this. Now I have already been doing a bit of thinking. When the teaser came down, it was like literally as soon as my dinner had cooked. So I have ate my dinner real quick so I could get into recording this video as soon as possible. But of course, whilst I was eating my dinner, I was able to think a little bit, and I have some thoughts about these teasers. So let's jump over to Twitter, let's have a look at the teasers and see if we can decipher them. Okay, so we are over here on Twitter. You've probably already spotted from the tabs at the top, basically some of my thoughts and theories, but the tweet goes, "Psst, it's Star Path teaser time. Can you guess what items you can expect from the emojis below?" And then we have a water wave emoji and a palm tree emoji. We have some paw prints as an emoji. We also have the bathtub as an emoji. We then have a genie emoji and a handbag emoji. So obviously my first thoughts with the wave with the palm tree were, this is probably a summery themed Star Path. Perhaps somewhat tied to like the beach, you know, a beach themed one, a vacation themed one, something like that. I have the feeling it's going to be centered around summer, vacation, holidays, sun and sand, kind of that kind of vibe. So I have a feeling the wave and the palm tree is just a hint at generic summery beachy kind of items. We might get some kind of palm tree based decor or something like that, I would assume. Yeah, just something generic and palm tree. So that's my first one. Let me know your thoughts. My second thought for the next one is about the paw prints and the bathtub. Now, initially I thought, okay, so we're getting a bathtub for our companions, which I think is very possible. But then I was also thinking about how we got Minnie and also Figaro in the little companion house. Now, I do believe that was a premium shop item and not Star Path. But I literally went onto Google and I Googled Disney pet bathtub just to look for ideas. And I came across loads of these. This is everything that like came up. And the first thing that comes up is this Fifi bath playset. It is like a toy set. So, you know, it's just a toy. But Fifi is one of Minnie's dogs, or Minnie's dog. So I have a feeling we could be getting Fifi in the Star Path with a pet bathtub item like this. And I have a feeling it will be a kind of like an interactable, like perhaps if we place that item down, and you know how with the companion houses we can assign a companion. Imagine if we could assign Fifi to it, and then Fifi would be in the bathtub, maybe. And then our character would pose, like perhaps it could be used for like photo posing. I don't know. It might be stupid. But I definitely think it's some indication of a pet bath. Whether it's something generic that we can just put any companion in, or if it is tied to Fifi and Fifi's going to be in the Star Path, I think that would be fun, and it would be a unique companion kind of thing. It'd be nice to get our first dog companion in game because we don't have one. I know when Figaro first came out, that was something that a lot of people said was like, we want a dog companion, we want a dog companion. I was happy with Figaro. Figaro is amazing. But for like the dog lovers out there, this could be the answer. This could be their first introduction of a dog companion. And then we move on to the last emoji, and obviously Genie and a handbag. I'm thinking it's some kind of Genie inspired bag. So I googled Genie Aladdin backpacks, and literally the first thing that came up is Vacation Genie. It's the Loungefly. Disney Dreamlight Valley have done collaborations with Loungefly before, so it wouldn't be somewhere out of the ordinary. they did say ages ago we were supposed to get like 5 Loungeflys, and I was really confused because I didn't think that the little pet companion, there was like a little fox that had the same Winnie the Pooh Loungefly as what our characters had. And I was kind of like, that shouldn't count as the 5th Loungefly. There's no way. There's no way. It makes no sense. Why count that as the 5th Loungefly? Like, it's based. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So, what if this Vacation Genie Loungefly is what we were supposed to get previously, and for whatever reason they held it back? Like, if they knew they were doing Aladdin and Jasmine, maybe they're like, actually, let's keep this as like left over for the Star Path, and like tied with an update with Aladdin and Jasmine. Like, I wonder if that was their thinking. Because it is just so bizarre to me that we only technically got 4 Loungeflys, I think it was. And not the extra 5th one, which was reported in like, I don't know if it was in their news post or if it was in a news article, but there was definitely mention of how many Loungeflys we were getting. And I don't think we ever got that many. Because there was the Winnie the Pooh, there was Maleficent, there was the Ghost backpack, and then Sorcerer Mickey. So there was only 4. So we were missing the 5th. And people were saying the 5th was the animal companion, but I didn't think that made sense. Because we couldn't actually wear that Loungefly, and it was the exact same Loungefly as the Winnie the Pooh one. So perhaps this is it. Perhaps this was the 5th Loungefly that we were supposed to get ages ago, and is only just now coming into the game. I think this is highly likely. The Vacation Genie kind of appearance would make sense for like a summery themed Star Path, if that's their theming. If they're going for like a vacation, summer, holiday, beach themed Star Path, this would be perfect. And it would tie in obviously with Aladdin and Jasmine coming. So this is my prediction for that last set of emojis. So why don't we take a brief look at what the comments are saying. And the first one here says tropical beachy items, which is pretty much exactly what I'm expecting. Bathing options for companions, or Beast is getting a big claw tub. So again, similar to what I'm saying, like a pet companion bath that perhaps we can put our companions into. I'm suspecting that we could get Fifi perhaps, because I think that would be a brilliant tie-in for a companion bathtub, I think, and a reason to bring it in. I think just putting a companion bathtub in the Star Path might just feel a bit nonsensical, but if you put it with a critter, maybe, I don't know. And then a genie backpack, which is exactly what I thought. So it does look like a lot of us are thinking the same. Cress here, we love Cress. Beach, pet bass, Aladdin accessories. So happy for this. Hopefully this means the update is coming on the 26th. I do think that's the case. Once they start doing their teasers, typically it's about a week out till the actual update drops. So that's what I'm expecting. We have Nora here saying, okay, besties, I hear you. Nicole says, Genie Loungefly backpack in-game. Jackie is confused, though. Jackie here is confused. And then we have Teddy here saying, palm tree on a little island that can be placed in water. That would be fun. Pet companion bath. So it looks like a lot of us are on that same wavelength. And then Loungefly, Genie purse or backpack. Thank you for actually posting something to hype us up. This is what we love. Yeah, I agree. This is exactly what we love. It's really felt like the past week has felt like a proper slog. I've been so out of love with Dreamlight Valley. I think because the Star Path ended, there was nothing to do, you know, and it was just a week where we weren't even like claiming our tokens and stuff. We'd already had that. So it just kind of felt a bit like, blah, what do I do? How do I keep, you know, happy about this game? And it's one of those things when you've got other games that are getting updates and content, you kind of feel like this is falling behind. So it's very nice to get excitement going again for this game. And then we have Carmen here saying, I hope it's Princess Jasmine. Yeah, I think that's pretty much confirmed. We saw that in the roadmap. So You can be happy, Carmen. I think we're pretty much guaranteed Princess Jasmine. I would be incredibly surprised if we didn't get her, but it's still nice. It's exciting. Hopefully, we get our first look soon as well and things like that. So I'm very, very excited. Excited, yeah. And then we have Isabel here saying, "Finally, thank you for feeding us. Love the genie purse. Wonder if it will be a crossbody and an interactable bath for companions. The waves and palm tree is interesting, not what I would expect from a February star path, but we'll have to see what you have up your sleeves." Now, I think this is interesting and a perfect segue for me to give some of my initial thoughts. So naturally, I was a bit confused when I saw the wave and the palm trees. I'm a bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, in the fact that it looks like it could be summery and vacation themed. I was kind of hoping for something maybe more springtime. I was hoping for something that was perhaps romance themed, you know, especially with Aladdin and Jasmine coming in. Some of the romantic elements they really could have lent into would have been fantastic, and I would have been so excited for. But to get summer feels a bit out of place, because I feel like anything that's summery, beachy, stuff like that. I mean, I'm saying summer here because that's basically how I read it. Beach, holiday, vacation, all scream summer to me. And I would expect that in a summer update, not a, like, winter to spring update. Because let's face it, like, where I live at the moment, we've been having, like, some negative temperatures. Like, it has been cold. I just kind of feel like it's the wrong timing, perhaps. I'm kind of feeling a bit like how I felt about the Rock Show Star Path, in that it does feel like it's not the right time. This is kind of what I would expect, or the teasers I would expect for a summery themed path. But I don't know, I'm not like trying to be too critical. At the end of the day, I am sure I'm going to love the items. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the update. I'm sure I'm going to like the star path. I just wonder if it feels like out of time, out of sync, and that does make me question some things. Like, how many times is this going to happen, Gameloft? How many times are we going to get, like, star paths that don't feel like they're correctly timed kind of thing? I don't know, and yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I guess looking at it, once you start playing other games outside of this, you know, Hello Kitty has like a Valentine's themed event going on at the moment. The latest banner that released for Infinity Nikki is very springtime themed. So I'm just a bit like, why can everyone else get the seasons right? I mean, I know it's wrong of me to say that, because there's a whole half of the world that has their seasons completely opposite. So I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But I just kind of like, I think I get myself hyped up and excited for something, and then it just doesn't come. And I think that that's a me problem. That's totally a me problem. I totally understand that. But I just wonder, like, does a summery themed star path feel right at this time of year? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As I said, I don't mean to sound too negative. I do expect that I'm going to enjoy the items. I'm sure it's going to be a fun star path. You know, I'm not trying to say this is the worst thing ever or anything like that. I'm just kind of like, from a, like, observational perspective, like, questioning it. Like I said, it just kind of like seeing other games focus on Valentine's Day or spring. I was kind of hoping the same for Disney Dreamlight Valley, but it is what it is. I'm sure I'll love the items. I'm sure I'll be very excited for them to come. But yeah, that's it from me for now. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your predictions in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Do have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys!